What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video we're focusing back on New Zealand as they are apparently set to ditch Super Rugby. Now we've heard a lot of talks of them holding the reins of the big Sky TV deal now, and we thought maybe New Zealand will go their own way, try and get investments going so that they can make their own decisions and create that all important and much anticipated, much wanted over there in Australasia, the Trans-Tasman tour or tournament, which definitely sounds like the popular choice if I have to look at what the fans are saying from New Zealand and Australia. They want to see this happen. And I think both parties maybe too. As for me as a South African, I want to see us still take on the New Zealand teams like the Crusaders, the Blues, etc., etc. But hey, whatever happens, it's going to happen for a reason, and we want one thing we know for sure is going to be a cracking tournament. Now, SANZAAR boss Marinos did state that he laughs at all this rumor talk and the negativity coming from New Zealand media, but whether they like it or not, it's been talked about a lot, and I think we might be heading into a direction where we could see the end of Super Rugby because there's so much talk of it being losing interest, being a little boring. We've seen a lot more excitement from the provincial teams combining with a bit of Australasia, Trans-Tasman tour that they want. It could be something that needs to happen for the sake of transforming the game and bringing it back to the fans, and it looks like that's what the fans want. So in the statement from New Zealand Herald, Rugby's Aratipu, forgive me if I say this wrong, review wants Super Rugby scrapped in favour of a Trans-Tasman competition, according to the report. It says the new competition would also include teams from the Pacific, which I'm happy about because I want to see the Pacific Island teams focused on, and they need development. And we've seen what good it's done for the Sunwolves in development of Japanese rugby. We've seen what it's done for the Jaguars in development of Argentinian rugby. So I'm happy for Pacific. If South Africa have to disappear, the Pacific need to replace us so we can develop them and make them strong and solid threats to make the Southern Hemisphere stronger. The Southern Hemisphere's governing body at the moment would be left to then run the Rugby Championship involving the Test teams. This is reported by MediaWorks. Super Rugby was to have proceeded obviously with New Zealand, South Africa, Argentina and Australia with the missing Sunwolves. But now with all the rumours and everything going on, we're just not sure what's going to happen. But they say SANZAAR's days of running the Super Rugby competition appear to be over from next year. Southern Hemisphere Rugby's united front could be soon over. It stated New Zealand Rugby announced in April that it would expand an existing review into Super Rugby, which is named Aratipu and chaired by Don McKinnon from the Blues. It appeared to signal some radical changes may be on the horizon. And it says Aratipu also wants any new competition to feed into bigger international tournaments, the report claims. That might involve the winners going off into playoffs against the champions from another countries, which we've all been wanting. So in defense, we're wanting this as long as it keeps qualities that are making this competition really successful. Blues coach Leon McDonald was quoted saying, so we'll see. Obviously, Andy Marinos has other ideas, hasn't stated this. We still don't know the state of South Africa, whether they're going overseas. So it's up in the air right now. But he states we remain positive um, and that this tournament will continue, meaning SANZAAR, Super Rugby and all that. But coming from New Zealand, I do not get that interpretation. And if I have to read off comments like from Big Will and a few of the other guys, a lot of the talk is bringing this Trans-Tasman tour. And if that's what the people want, give it to the people. South Africa will be okay and we'll figure out something out on what we're going to do. And maybe that will bring back the old school international tours, which I really want to see. Let me know your thoughts on this topic. New Zealand fans, do you want to see New Zealand Rugby ditch Super Rugby? That's a question I leave you with today. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you real soon for another one. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.